Mikaela Mayer should fight Helen Joseph on July 14th at the MGM Grand, but her case is unique in that she was supposed to fight on June 9th on Top Rank's very first fight card after its pandemic pause. But after arriving to the MGM, she tested positive for coronavirus and was taken off the fight card despite her pleas for a retest and despite none of her trainers testing positive. On social media, she explained and showed that a week before she took both a COVID test and an antibody test. While she said her COVID test came back negative, she said the antibody test revealed she had come in contact with coronavirus in the past, but had developed the antibodies to fight it. Convinced her Las Vegas test was a false positive, she returned home to Colorado where she took another COVID test, which she said came back negative. Here's Top Rank COO Brad Jacobs.
Is it fair to say that that Las Vegas test was a false positive?
I don't think we can say that with any certainty. You know, the way it's explained to me by the infectious disease specialists and the doctors we have on staff, if you test positive, there is a trace of it in your system. You could be asymptomatic, not contagious, feeling great, but somehow it's there. And you can test negative, 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 positive, negative, negative, and she just got the bad luck of the draw on that one.
So then, is there any plan, as she's asked, for tests to be compared to antibody tests if those are available?
The State Athletic Commission isn't using antibody tests, so we're not using them in our protocol, so we're just using the tests. So, you know, Mikaela understood it's, you know, unfortunately it's part of the situation we're in now. So now that time has gone by and the infectious disease specialists have seen the protocol and have seen everything in action, now they can sort of make a case. If she had all these negative tests, had the one positive test, and comes back, everything will be fine. Even if potentially if she has a positive test, they might be able to look at the entire body of work, we'll call it, and then figure out what to do.
And were there any changes you made if a trainer tested positive?
Yeah, so the first time out of the box, you know, again, it was anybody in the camp, then the fight was out. So then we discussed that with the doctors and the boxing commission, and we decided that if it was a non-participant, we would separate the non-participant from the group, isolate them or get them off property, and then retest the rest of the group immediately. So, and then if there was time left, I think it was one instance there wasn't time left and we had to do away with the fight. But if there's time left, let's say there's 2 days or 3 days before a fight, then we can retest them multiple times before the fight. And if they continue to be negative, then we go ahead with the fight.